MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Wiggins. He's got it 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, one of the things I looked at was how well these guys know their own strike zone. And they don't walk a whole lot. When you're down towards the bottom of the league in walks, that means you're probably an undisciplined club. You're swinging at a lot of pitches out of the zone. And it's going to be very difficult to win and sustain wins throughout the year if you're chasing pitchers at this level, chasing their best stuff out of the zone.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, center fielder number 34, Mike Trout.
So stepping in, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. runner back safely. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Corey Seager. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Christian. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Taylor Youngman, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Brummett. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Christian Brummett.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he struck him out. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. 0-1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Stepping in, Curtis Randall. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. High in the air out to center field. Brummett moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Here's Adam Lind looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to left. Christian is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Christian racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
In is Curtis Granderson.
And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And this is fouled at the plate. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Wiggins is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Boston. At the plate, Tyler Scott. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Tyler Scott.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Full count. Here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And he's set down, one away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Striding in, Owen Christian. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
So coming to the plate, Scott McGriff. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And he takes ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Eddie Murray.
And that's dead center for strike one.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Brummett is right there, 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wade Boggs. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards the hole. And Trout has himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. So digging in now, Bart Wiggins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wiggins.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and he's retired, 1 away.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Angel Vargas.
Striding into the box, Angel Vargas, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Striding in once again, Christian Brummett. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter. When you fall behind in the count 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Randy Wiggins stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Stephen Piscotty.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Lind. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting number 50,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Dustin Pedroia. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Edward
Leading
Arnold, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edward Arnold.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Well, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Now at the plate, Curtis Randall. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Scott. Here comes the first pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Castro comes
Leading
into
off for
this at
Boston,
bat 0 for 1 in the
Catherine.
ball game.
Jason Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball.
The first
That's a
baseman, number
perfect example. The
33,
ball was in,
Eddie
and he took it back
Murray.
up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
In now, Eddie Murray, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting,
A really
third
good
baseman,
pitch from the pitcher right
Wade
there. Down in the
Boggs.
zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled straight back.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Christian has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Owen Christian. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they
Leading
look to
off for
break
the
through on the
Orioles,
scoreboard for the
left
first time in this
fielder,
one.
Yeah,
Owen
baseball is a game of
Christian.
adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Boggs is right there, and it's a very quick out
Now
number
batting,
1. A little bit over
third
halfway
baseman,
home tonight, bottom of the
Scott
5th, as we get a look
Boston.
at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scott McGriff will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting, right fielder, Bart Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Now at the plate, Angel Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. They're down 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Christian racing back, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 201 in his career, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch, and a changeup right down the middle. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Adam Lind. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that misses 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 Boston. Ready once again, Christian Brummett. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he'll be back in standing up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box, Edward Arnold. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson's after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Randall. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Left fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Wade comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Murray, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Oriole bullpen does the job. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Scott. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Christian.
Stepping up now, Owen Christian. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
Now at the plate, Scott McGriff. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
On its way is pitch number 75. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Hats off to that one. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Wade Boggs. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Brummett is after it. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Fred Norman is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 25.
Mike Trout will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Called strike over the outside corner. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw just in time as they get him by an eye length.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The high fastball is in there.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. 6 outs left for the Orioles as you check out the line score here. Red Sox leading this one here in Baltimore as we play the top of inning number 8. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Norman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
32, Steve Cishek.
Settling in now, Bart Wiggins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Pitch on the way. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-1. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready now, Angel Vargas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready with the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Fred Norman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Randy Wiggins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter, catcher, Edward Arnold.
So striding in, Edward Arnold. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Bryant Ramirez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Curtis Randall will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles leave them loaded. Our score remains 2-1. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network.
Designated hitter, Adam Lynn.
Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Lind awaits the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle to his left. Randall. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Showed off some great range on that ball up the middle, as Show Track demonstrates for us. It was a good job just to get to that one, but to complete the play, he had to make a strong throw to first. Terrific athleticism on display there. Dustin Pedroia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. Randall fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
So stepping in, Curtis Granderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Norman on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Cody Allen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Cody Allen.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Scott. He's the one to start it out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. A barehand play by Pedroia. Touché, sir.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Standing in now, Owen Christian, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Striding in, Scott McGriff. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. That's the problem with it, though. It has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
3-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now in the box, Bart Wiggins. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all.
And this will kick off the third base bag. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
In now, Angel Vargas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. At the plate, Eddie Murray. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Christian is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. McGriff is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. John Axford comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
John Axford.
In now, Fred Norman. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Center fielder, Fred Norman.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Now batting, Randy Wiggins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Nothing across here this half. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, Corey Seager looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Pat Neshek takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 37, Pat Neshek.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled, he checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Here's the first pitch. Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Adam Lind. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Curtis Randall, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Curtis Randall.
And the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Into the box, Tyler Scott. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Pitch on the way. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Owen Christian. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Boggs is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains 2-2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Dustin Pedroia.
Dennis Eckersley gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
And that's in there for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Norman patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Fred Lynn will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is lined right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1, runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Norman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 2-2. Lynn will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Hank Katimer will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Scott McGriff will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Right there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Riding in once again, Angel Vargas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
At the plate, Fred Norman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. In the dirt here. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again. Wade Boggs. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.